Hey, it's Jonathan, and I'm back within Clayman's Terms. Sorry for the brief hiatus, but had some other commitments that took up a lot of my time. But I'm hopefully going to get back into some regular content. What I'm going to talk about today was a change I'm making because of COVID-19. So um, I just got notice that I'll probably be work from home until September. I'm one of the lucky ones who's been able to continue to work from home. But one of the things I had at work was two external monitors. Definitely noticing a productivity decrease with just having the one external monitor. Plus, I wear bifocals, so having an external monitor and the laptop monitor, I was having trouble getting the laptop monitor in the right place for me to see clearly. So that led me to do some research on the model of laptop I had for work and the personal laptop I had as well. And I did find out that my work laptop had a Thunderbolt compatible USB-C. And I have a MacBook Pro, which is at least my model is entirely USB-C. So finding out like that, I looked into what I could get that would work with both. And I settled on a WavLink display adapter. It provides dual 4K or single 5K external monitor. I don't have either of those. I have two 1080p monitors. And yeah, so it works with both Windows, works with Windows right out of the box and no drivers needed. The Mac required some extra drivers, but it seems to be working excellently. So I'll do an unboxing, show you what that looks like, and then I'll show you my setup, which I'm think I'll really enjoy. All right. Well, here we are unboxing the WavLink USB Dual 4K Universal Docking Station. Went through a bunch of options. This one I picked because it'll work for both my work laptop, which is a Lenovo, as well as my MacBook Pro. Also, great port options. So we've got two HDMI monitors, USB 3.0, USB-C. So this will really clean up the desk in my home office. Recently I found out I won't be going back to my office probably until September at the earliest. So for me, working with just a single external monitor has been a little challenging. So being able to move back to two external monitors for both my work laptop and my home laptop will be great. So this is a USB-C based product. It provides USB-C and power to both machines. So hopefully this will be a one cable system. That's assuming that the work laptop's USB-C port is truly Thunderbolt compatible. So let's see what we get in the box. Yeah, well, there it is. It's not a very big unit. That would be the front of the unit. It's fairly simplified. We've got some nice USB 3.0, including a power port for an external drive, two USB-C ports, nice LED there. And then on the back, this is where the magic is. So this can support two 4K monitors. I will not be doing 4K monitors. I will be doing two 1080p monitors. At some point, I'd like to go to 4K. We'll see about that in the future, but that'll really depend on whether or not the work laptop can actually handle the 4K monitors. So let's pull off the protective film here. No, there it is. Of course, this is a live unedited video. Ah, there we go. All right. So that's a pretty nice little unit. Very light. Luckily, you know, in the land of current technology, heft does not equal value because this does not feel like a $200 unit, but it certainly will give me a lot of really good benefits. So what else comes in the box? We have quick start guide, which I will quickly read through later. Seems fairly plug and play, but we'll just make sure. USB-C standard. Looks like powered. So it looks like my ThinkPad probably is just fine with this. It's not a model listed here, but I think it's going to be just fine. This seems to be a slightly older sheet. Yeah, it's 2018, so I should be good. Then they give you a USB-C cable, which is actually really nice. A lot of companies would have skimped on that part. And support. I want to register the product. It's always good, including driver downloads. Hopefully I won't need that. Hopefully it's quite plug and play. That's the power cable for the power brick, I presume. Yes, good sized power brick, but again, it can provide 60 watts of power to the attached desktops, which is really good. And then a USB 3.0 to USB-C, which will provide some benefit, I am sure. That's probably to laptops that do not have a USB-C plug. All right, well, that's it in the box. This is exactly what I think I was looking for, and I will post a little bit more details once it's installed. But yeah, so this is the WavLink dual 4K HDMI or display port, up to single 5K or dual 4K monitor docking station. All right, and here's the final setup. As you can see, I've got two 1080p external monitors. I've got the laptop monitor out in front, which actually puts it right in the right level for my progressive bifocals, so I can see that quite nicely. For those who've seen the older video when I talked about workplace ergonomics, this is a sit-stand desk. Luckily, the extra monitor weight is not affecting the sit-stand desk at all. And now we'll just move over and I will show you where I've got the WavLink plugged in. I need to do a little bit of cord management still. I'll be playing with that a little bit. You can see I've got a charging hub at the back. That's for devices I want to charge without drawing power from the WavLink. I've got the WavLink set up. That is the brick for the WavLink. The cable between the WavLink and the brick wasn't enough for when the desk needs to stand. Not a bad setup. The laptop screen does go a little bit into the 1080, the external monitors. The Lenovo doesn't have the same issue, but I find with Mac apps, I don't do full screen as much. So this isn't as much of an issue when I'm using the MacBook Pro. And it won't be up here as much with the MacBook Pro. This is a primary setup for work. So I am quite happy. This allows me to have a one cable connection. So from the WavLink, that's the only cable I need to either my work or this laptop. Everything else is plugged directly into the dock, works perfectly. Allows me to keep the keyboard dongle plugged in at all times, usable by both, and any other accessories I want as well. Because I won't be using this, because I'm using the dock for both work and home, I'm not going to put any external hard drives in there, of course. But yeah, otherwise, not a bad setup. I'll put my iPad there when necessary to plug into the charging dock. I've got an Apple Watch charger in the back, but that's my setup. Really looking forward to seeing any performance and some productivity improvements as I'm able to see more content at once and not have to jump around screens as much. And I'll find that the laptop screens are much more usable in the position that it's in. As always, leave comments or questions in the comments or connect with me through the inclaymansterms.com website. Glad to be back. Looking forward to some more videos.